Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. My name is Alpa Sharma, and I hope I'm clearly visible and audible to everybody. Good afternoon, everyone, on the app and on YouTube as well. Am I clearly visible and audible? Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear and see me clearly? Good afternoon, Vishal, Shrishti. I hope I'm clearly visible and audible. Yes? Am I? Could you please just confirm that? Good afternoon, Dhruv. Yes, audible and visible. Okay, so yesterday we had our first class on identifying strong and weak arguments, and today is the second class in the series. So we'll have a lot of questions to be discussed. We'll learn a few techniques that we can use to get these questions correct. I hope you had seen yesterday's class, because if you did not, you may actually uh, be in a difficult position today, because yesterday I discussed a few rules, although I'll help you revise that as well. So before we move ahead, let me take you through a few things. By the time more people join in, by the time you share my session with everyone else and tell them that I'm live here on all the Telegram, WhatsApp groups that you are in, please do share it. But by the time you share it, let me take you through this, that if you're targeting, see, you said 2022, we have a champion course that we have launched which specifically targets this examination, and the enrollments have already started. So don't waste your time, don't wait much, enroll yourself at the earliest if you're targeting this examination. Apart from that, if you're targeting NPAT, SET, GGS, IPU, CET, Christ University, or all the St. Xavier's exams, if you're targeting these exams for BBA entrance, we have a BBA Ranker course 2022 target here. And the batch has already started on 14th of January. So I'm sure you don't want to miss out on all the important classes. इसलिए जल्दी से enroll कर लो और wait मत करो. Apart from that, if you're targeting only IPMAT and BUJAT, then our batch 3, the latest batch, has recently been launched. 18th of January, the classes would start. You could speak to our counselors on this number and enroll yourself at the earliest if these two specific exams, BB entrance exams, are your targets. Now, you guys know we provide you with a lot of free sessions on our channel. So what does the agenda look like? Every day at 4 p.m., we have free sessions by Rohindip ma'am on logical reasoning on our channel, 4 p.m. Every day at 2 p.m., we have free sessions on GK by Salik sir. And every day at 11 a.m., we have free sessions on quantitative ability by Ankur sir. So, you know, all these faculties, they're absolutely brilliant and they're the best in the industry right now. I'm sure you would not want to miss out on these brilliant sessions. Rose, bookmark कर लो session, subscribe कर लो channel को, नहीं तो miss हो जाएंगे ये sessions, miss नहीं करना है इनको. Yes? And you know, all our faculties, all the eminent ones, the best of the lot. Rohindip ma'am, Rabia ma'am, Salik sir, Vinod sir, Ankur sir, और अल्पा मैम. तो मिस नहीं करना है ये सेशंस by these people. सब अटेंड करने हैं. Okay. Janvi, I'm going to take a session on figure of speech in February. Okay, so that is something I promise you, but that wouldn't happen before February. Let me be honest here. Good afternoon, everyone who's joined me just now. Hi, Tarun, in the app as well. Okay, guys, so let's quickly revise what we did yesterday. We learned a lot of things. We argued a lot. And you know what? These kind of reasoning questions, unless and until you are convinced in your own heart, and unless and until you clarify it with a teacher, the chances of you improving in these questions becomes negligible actually. So make sure that you argue, make sure that you are convinced with the reasoning that we use, specifically in strong and weak arguments. So what are the kind of questions? If you remember the railways example I had given you, so there would be a debatable topic given to you. So for example, should railways be privatized? It's a debatable topic. And you are to be considering yourself as a judge. Okay, now you are the judge and there are two lawyers arguing in front of you. One possibly in favor, one possibly against the argument. Okay, so you have to analyze each argument individually. Remember, each argument is to be analyzed individually and you have to check if each argument is put strongly or in a weak manner. Okay, so Tarun, we are revising everything. Just pay attention to this. So yes, remember the street light question. Yes, Chorus. So should the street lights in the night be turned off because you don't have a lot of vehicles flying on the road? So some people would say yes, it should be turned off. Some people would say no, it should not be turned off. But whatever reasoning they give, whatever argument that they give, that yes, it should be turned off because we save a lot of electricity by doing that. Is that a strongly put argument or if it's a weak argument? So one thing always remember, always look at each argument individually. Never compare both the arguments because when you compare them, you counter at least one of them. Okay, and either of the arguments would be countering the other one. So never compare them. Look at it individually. Also remember this, that whatever argument is written, let me show you this. So for example, yes, and then I have an argument, or maybe no, and then I have an argument. Whatever is written in the argument is considered to be true by us. So if this is true, kind of arguments can be categorized as a strongly put one. So if the argument is a desirable one, remember this, I told you, a desirable one that most of the people would desire. If most of the people would desire that, it's a strong argument. What is desirability? Increment of per capita income, betterment of economy, or maybe reduction in pollution, reduction in COVID cases, reduction in cancer cases, betterment of health. All of these are desirable things. If maximum people would support that argument, it's a strong argument. Look at it from the perspective of desirability. The second thing, an argument would be considered weak if it compares you with something else. Because comparison doesn't always need to be, an effective one. It's a wrong way of arguing. Usne bhi kiya to aap bhi kar do. It's a wrong way of arguing. So never compare yourself with somebody else. Every person, every country has a different set of mindset, a different set of demography, a different set of arguments. So we never compare them. And whenever there are comparisons, it's a weak argument. Yes, wanted by maximum people, strong, comparison, weak. Now let me put on another thing that might actually make an argument weak. If an argument is a personal opinion without backing it up with data, will this be a strong argument or a weak argument? Will the judge pay attention to this argument that's a personal opinion without backing it up with the data? I think so this should be done. Is that going to be a strong argument or a weak one? In the app, on YouTube? Absolutely weak. Yes, it is what you believe in. Why would the judge listen to you? It is your opinion, and your opinion does not matter till the time you back it up with concrete data. I think so this should be done. Yes, because this is the research in front of you, sir, in front of you, my lord, and the research suggests that when there is privatization of railways, there is increment in the prices of tickets. Thus, poor people would not be able to afford that. How would they travel for long distances? So you gave your opinion, you backed it up with data. And when it is backed up with data, it becomes a strong argument. Without data, any personal opinion, yes, you cannot be carried away by emotions, Saki. Yes, you're right. That's going to be a weak argument. So these are a few things that we had discussed yesterday. Now let's try to apply these logics to some questions, and through each question we'll learn a few more things. Okay, so be very careful. I'll give you a warning, a disclaimer. Do not be impulsive with these questions. Look at the language of each argument. analyze each argument, then check the strength of each or the weakness of each. Okay, so here we go with the very first question of the class. Let's see who gets this correct. Good luck, everyone. Okay, this is an easy one. Let's start with an easy one. Not buffering, Vaibhav? No, my child. Okay, Wopsy says B. Chorus says B. Soumi also says B. Sneha, Shrishti, Vaibhav, everybody says B. What's happening in the app? In the app, Tarun, Shanky, what's your answer? Everyone says B. Okay. What's wrong with A? For everyone who says B, what's wrong with A? Why do you think is A weak? Why do you think is A weak? Can you please argue with me here? Can you put across your reasoning here? Why do you think is A weak for you? Because I have a unanimous answer, that's B. I'd like to know your reasoning here. Also, guys, Wopsy, don't do this mistake, my child. What's written is considered to be true. If the author believes it's a luxury, you say yes, it is a luxury. But then even if it is a luxury, what is the need of bringing in luxury? In our country, do we work on luxury or do we work on the basic needs? Also, there's practically no link with the question and the argument. Luxury can also be by cash, chorus. Yes. 2, Anushka, you're absolutely right. A is only an opinion. It is a luxury. So what? What do I do with luxury? The judge would say, what do I do with your luxury? You live in a digital age. It is a luxury. Then what? What is your reasoning? At least give me a reasoning. This whole argument actually misses reasoning completely. There's no reasoning. There's no point of arguing. आपसे बोल रहे luxury है. आपको डायमंड्स परचेज करने ये लग्जरी है, ठीक है, माना जाता है. पर जहां आप इकोनॉमी की बात करते हो और उसको कैशलेस बनाते हो, उसमें लग्जरी का क्या लेना देना है? There's no relationship. It can be fulfilled through cash as well, right? So the first argument absolutely misses out on arguing with a strong reasoning. Exactly. Thus, the first argument absolutely becomes a weak argument. Okay, the second one. Okay, he says, no, my lord, we should not move to cashless economy because India has a wide population and most of the people are illiterate. If this is true, if most of the people are illiterate, can I move to cashless economy for digitalizing everything? I cannot, because lack of education is going to make our country suffer in terms of cashless digitalized economy. So we need to work on literacy first rather than starting a new system altogether, right? My judge will listen to it. Yes, if people are going to suffer with this cashless economy, I can't adopt it. He would pay heed to that. It's a very, very nicely put argument, a very strongly put argument. है ना? क्योंकि उसने रीजनिंग भी दिया, उसने डेटा भी दिया और उसने बैकअप किया पूरे आर्ग्यूमेंट को with a clear explanation. The judge would pay heed to it. It's a strong argument. My answer is B, and only B is strong. Agreed, everyone? Yes? Exactly. B has a valid reason and credibility, which Saki absolutely right, the judge would pay heed to. Okay, let's move to the next question, everyone. Okay, but before I take you to the next question, did you guys share my video? If you did not, why did you not do that? Do you know people who are preparing for competitive exams? BBA, NPAT, CLAT, ALET? Do you? If you do, why don't you share it? Do me this little favor, do it right away. Next question is right here. Be careful, I'm gradually increasing the difficulty level. Okay, be careful, answer this question. Don't be impulsive. Thank you everyone for sharing the video. What's the answer here? मुझे share कर दी वैभव. Thank you. Chorus says E. Okay. Sneha says E. Soumi says E. E means both. Okay. All right. A. Okay. D, that is neither. Okay. In the app, what's our answer? Tarun, Shanki, what's your answer, my child? B. I have varied answers. I have all the options actually. Okay, let's analyze each argument, okay? Should telecasting cricket matches live on TV be banned? Now my question is completely stopping it, okay? And there's an argument going on in the court, and the argument is on should it be banned completely on TV, okay? All right. Okay. Ishwari, let me check your reasoning. Okay. So the first one says, no, cricket is an entertaining sport. Okay. You know that through IPL, it was entertainment solely. And the basic purpose of TV is to provide entertainment. I have to consider what is written to be true. If the basic purpose of TV is entertainment, and so is the purpose of cricket. If you ban the telecasting of cricket on TV, you are actually nullifying the purpose of both by banning it. Thus, the argument says, no, you should not ban it because cricket is also for entertainment and so is TV. Thus, telecasting it on TV would be a boost to both. Strong or weak, Vaibhav? The way I explain this argument, would you like to change your answer? Strong or weak, the first argument. I'll repeat. Cricket and its purpose is entertainment. So is the purpose of TV. When you telecast it on TV, you boost both. Thus, you should not ban it. Will the judge listen to me? Yes, he would. It's a very strong argument. अगर दोनों का पर्पस एंटरटेनमेंट है तो बैन करने का पर्पस ही क्या है? बैन करना ही क्यों है? टेलीकास्ट करो उसको टीवी पे, क्योंकि एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए लोग टीवी देखते हैं, एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए लोग क्रिकेट देखते हैं, तो टीवी पे टेलीकास्ट होना चाहिए क्योंकि डायरेक्ट कोरिलेशन है उन दोनों के बीच में. लाइव टेलीकास्ट की बात हो रही है तो लाइव टेलीकास्ट टीवी पे कर दो. अनुष्का, उसने लाइव वर्ड लिखा नहीं है ए में, दैट डज नॉट मीन ही इज नॉट रेफरिंग टू लाइव. ही इज टॉकिंग अबाउट टेलीकास्टिंग हियर. ओके, सो आई हैव टू लिंक देम. एंड लाइव टेलीकास्ट कर दोगे तो एंटरटेनमेंट होगा. अगर ऑलरेडी आपको वर्डिक्ट पता है एक मैच का, तो आप टीवी पे क्यों देखोगे उसको? वो टेलीकास्ट नहीं हो रहा लाइव, तो व्हाई विल यू वॉच इट ऑन टीवी? और अगर आप टीवी नहीं देख रहे हो तो उसका जो पर्पस था एंटरटेनमेंट का वो फेल हो रहा है. Exactly, Footloose, a very strong point. Yes, the first one is strong. Now let's look at the second one. The second one, live telecast of matches on TV generates huge income. Okay, is this an argument of desirability? Will everyone want our national GDP to go up? Will everyone want huge incomes to people? Yes or no? Is it a question of desirability? It is a question of desirability. Shivanshu, understand that? ओके वैप अप देखो आपने क्या गलती करी मैं आपको समझाती हूँ एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए और भी चीजें हैं लेकिन मुझे और चीजों से मतलब नहीं है जज बोलेगा और चीजों की बात क्यों कर रहे हो तुम टीवी की बात करो अगर टीवी एंटरटेनमेंट दे रहा है तो क्यों बैन करना उसको चलने दो टीवी पे और भी जगह टेलीकास्ट कर लो ऐप पे भी कर लो वेबसाइट पे भी कर लो क्रिकबस पे भी कर लो लेकिन टीवी पे बैन करना ही क्यों है जब मैक्सिमम लोग टीवी देखते हैं और वहां से एंटरटेनमेंट आता है तो चलने दो टीवी पे उसको दैट इज व्हाट द जज वुड टेल यू राइट तो और भी चीजें हो सकती हैं लेकिन मुझे उन चीजों से मतलब नहीं मुझे इंडिविजुअल आर्ग्यूमेंट और उसकी स्ट्रेंथ को देखना होता है तो अकेला आर्ग्यूमेंट अगर ये कहता है कि एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए टीवी है एंटरटेनमेंट के लिए क्रिकेट है तो दोनों को चलने दो बिल्कुल चलने दो दोनों आर्ग्यूमेंट बिल्कुल स्ट्रांग है ओके जानवी सी विल नेवर बी यूज्ड एज एन आंसर इन स्ट्रांग एंड वीक आर्ग्यूमेंट्स Never. Because in strong and weak arguments, usually either of them are going to counter each other. अगर दो एक yes है और एक no है. Thus, we don't use option C in strong and weak arguments. Okay? Exactly, chorus. Why should we? All right? Agreed, Shivanshu in the app and everyone else. Let's move to the next question. The answer here is both are going to be strong arguments. That is E here. Okay, let's move to the next question, everybody. Absolutely, yes, Ishwari. Your reasoning was apt, on point. That is exactly how you have to solve these questions. Let's move to the next question. Question number 3. Here we go. Be careful. Argue in your own mind. Serving 4 years in the army should be made compulsory only for male. I know how you're going to solve this question. I know how you're going to deal with it. Okay. Neither. Hemendra says neither. Okay. Kora says neither. Janvi says A. Shruti says A. You know what? I thought all the males here, all the men, all the boys here are going to mark 1 as strong. On the contrary, the women have marked A as strong. But is A strong? If it is a biased law that only want male to take compulsory training, the males would say, why only males? Women को भी दो compulsory, why do I suffer? ये तो strong हो गया argument, हुआ या नहीं हुआ? I gave you a description in the beginning of the class. Yes, Anushka. It is an opinion. Did you back your argument with the reasoning? Did you back it up with reasoning? Why only males? Women के साथ भी करो. आप nature से argue करो. Why can only women bear children? Males should also bear children. You, unless and until you have a strong reasoning, it's only an opinion. उसको back भी तो करो कि women are equally fit. They can also participate in the army. They can also serve the nation. कुछ तो डेटा दोगे, कुछ तो आर्ग्यूमेंट दोगे या सिर्फ ओपिनियन दे दोगे ये तो बायस्ड है हमको नहीं चाहिए ये लॉ सिर्फ मेल्स के साथ क्यों हो रहा है ऐसा तो विमेन के साथ भी होना चाहिए ये तो आप बच्चों की तरह सिर्फ ओपिनियन दे रहे हो, रीजनिंग तो दिया ही नहीं। जब रीजनिंग नहीं दिया तो ये तो इमोशनल स्टेटमेंट है, impulsive statement है. It's a weak argument. A is weak. Agreed, everyone? Yes, Karthik, you could say that, something of that sort. Hence, no reasoning. A is weak. Second argument. Yes, it ensures nationalism in them. अब nationalism तो desirable है, तो वो तो strong हो जाता है कि नहीं? If anything ensures nationalism, it's desirable. It becomes strong. Yes. Is second argument strong or not? Think carefully and tell me. Careful, everyone. Nationalism is desirable. That should make this argument strong. Strong हो गया? है ना? Soumi says no. Why no, Soumi? It's a weak argument. It's not a strong argument. No footloose, it's a strong argument. Sorry, it's a weak argument. Sorry. It's a weak argument. Why? Exactly. Second is weak. Why, my children? Why is second weak? Give me an argument. Hi, Trasik. We should never ignore women power, okay? Because one thing, the question is only about males. And ensuring that they go through 5-year compulsory training in army would practically not ensure nationalism, because nationalism comes from a collective behavior of males, women, and every other third gender as well. Okay? 2, is it not an extreme step to ensure nationalism? Yes or no? Is it an extreme step to ensure nationalism? Exactly, Ria. There are other ways also to increase nationalism. Why do I resort to an extreme step of 4 years compulsorily working in the army? Schools can ensure nationalism. Knowing about our constitution can ensure nationalism. Finding a good job in my country can ensure nationalism. Knowing about my culture can ensure nationalism. Why do I have to put somebody through such a stringent process to ensure nationalism? Neither of them are strong. Both of them are going to be weak arguments here. Agreed? Got my point, everyone? Exactly. Forcing somebody to do something will never increase nationalism. It would rather go against it. So, I told you, never look at other things that can do. मैंने आपको ये reasoning दिया था कि अगर ये चीज nationalism ensure करती तो strong होना चाहिए. But ये बहुत ही rigid step है. अगर होता अपनी हिस्ट्री के बारे में पढ़ाओ, वो नेशनलिज्म इंश्योर करेगी, आई वुड हैव बॉट द पॉइंट. लेकिन 4 इयर्स की स्ट्रिंजेंट ट्रेनिंग आर्मी की जो आपको पता है इजी नहीं है, आई कांट डू दैट. वीक आर्ग्यूमेंट. आई मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, एवरीबडी. यस, एवरीवन इज कन्विंस्ड हियर. आई मूव टू द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. ओके, सो हियर वी गो. ओके, बी केयरफुल. It's going to be a tricky one. Exactly, Footloose. Next question. Should the study of politics be made compulsory in schools? Don't put in your personal opinions here. Don't be impulsive. Think with the reasoning I have taught you. Chasik says A. Okay. Everyone says A. All right. Okay. A, B. Okay. In the app, no answers. A and B and A And maybe D, that is neither. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, let's look at the question now. Let's analyze it. So the question is, should the study of politics be made compulsory in school? Should we study? By the way, my personal opinion is yes, it should be. Okay. But that kept aside, Footloose, you have a point. If an informed electorate is the key to a strong democracy, is a strong democracy desirable? Yes or no? Is a strong democracy desirable? John, we look at this argument this way. Is a strong democracy desirable? And you know what, when I say informed electorate, what it means, you are going to cast your vote. If you are informed about it, you're going to make a correct decision. Yes. And how are you going to be informed about it? By studying that since the beginning. You would know how things function in our country. That is the example of an informed electorate. So every person should know about how the politics of our country functions. That would make you an informed electorate. An informed electorate will lead to a strong democracy. A strong democracy is desirable. Thus, an informed electorate is desirable. Thus, politics in school, as in a part of a curriculum, is also desirable. The first argument is a very strong argument. Okay? It is a strong argument. Now the next one. No, politics should not be made compulsory in school because politics and education should not be mixed as it will affect education. How will it affect education? How? आप जज को बोलोगे नहीं नहीं सर ये तो एजुकेशन इफेक्ट करता है, जज बोलेगा क्यों, रीजन तो दो क्यों करता है एजुकेशन इफेक्ट, क्यों, कोई रीजन दिया या ओपिनियन है खाली कि आपके अकॉर्डिंग इफेक्ट करता है एजुकेशन को, रीजन तो दो, जब रीजन नहीं दिया तो आर्ग्यूमेंट क्या होता है? Yes, the argument becomes a weak argument. You think it's only an opinion. Yes, chorus, it's a personal opinion. You think it's going to affect education, but how? Maybe in a good manner. Maybe you're more informed. कैसे करेगा इफेक्ट, और इफेक्ट करेगा और नेगेटिवली करेगा ये भी तो बताना पड़ेगा कि नेगेटिवली कर रहा है. Yes, it's a weak argument. Yes, absolutely right. Let's take one last question for the class, but I can see you guys getting into the groove of it. I can see you guys finally understanding how to attempt these questions. आ रहा है समझ में सब लोगों को? अटेम्प्ट करने पे करेक्ट हो रहे हैं क्वेश्चंस? क्लैरिटी आ रही है इन क्वेश्चंस पे? बिल्कुल वॉइड होगा, वॉइड एंड वॉइडेबल. टास्क सिर्फ सोचना है बच्चे, रेगुलरली क्लास में आना और सोचना है. आ रहा है सबको समझ में? यस? All right, let's move to the last question of the class. Here you go. Good luck. Be careful. Okay, Hemendra says A. Samarth, Trasik, Soumi, they say both. Okay. Okay. In the app, Okay, Sakhi says B. Others say both. Hemendra says either. Bache. Hemendra, what did I teach you? Either will not be the answer here. It's only to confuse you. Both. Okay. Let's understand the question here. Should there be only one entrance test for all medical colleges? For example, should there be one entrance test for getting into all the colleges that you wish to? Maybe medical, maybe BBA, maybe law entrance examinations, anyone. Be it government, be it private, एक test करवा लेते. Okay. The first one is yes, there should be one test because this will bring in uniformity in the standard of students at the time of admission and will reduce discrimination. Is reducing discrimination desirable? Is bringing uniformity desirable? Yes or no? Hemendra, Achal, tell me, is this desirable or not? Like needs. And if it is desirable, will that not be a strong argument, Srishti? Think of it. Reducing discrimination, desirable. Bringing uniformity, desirable. If maximum people want something, it always sums up to be a strong argument. Then it should be a strong argument. Yes? Anything that expresses strong desirability by the public would become a strong argument. आप जज को बोलोगे जज यस होना चाहिए, इससे डिस्क्रिमिनेशन खत्म होगा, इससे यूनिफॉर्मिटी आएगी, जज बिल्कुल आपकी बात सुनेगा क्योंकि उसको पता है कि यूनिफॉर्मिटी लाना जरूरी है और डिस्क्रिमिनेशन कम करना जरूरी है सोशल इश्यूज के कॉज पे. The second one is a strong argument. Now let's look at the first one. Now each college has unique requirements and decisions on admission of these decisions should be left to the concerned colleges. अब unique requirement क्या है? अगर किसी को X ग्रेड के बच्चे चाहिए या Y ग्रेड के बच्चे चाहिए या किसी के पास एक कोर्स है दूसरा नहीं है या एक स्पेशलाइजेशन है दूसरा नहीं है, अगर हर कॉलेज की रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है और अगर आप सिर्फ एक एग्जाम बना देते हो तो क्या वो यूनिफॉर्मिटी लेके आ सकता है? नहीं ला सकता क्योंकि रिक्वायरमेंट ही सबकी अलग है. जब सबकी रिक्वायरमेंट है तो क्या एक एग्जाम लेना चाहिए? इफ आई से दिस टू द जज कि मेरे कॉलेज की रिक्वायरमेंट ही अलग है तो आप मुझे क्यों एक एग्जामिनेशन के अंदर डाल रहे हो? एनएलयू दिल्ली टेक्स अ सेपरेट पेपर क्योंकि उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है, वो कभी भी क्लैट में नहीं एड हुआ. या फिर सेंट जेवियर्स एक अलग एग्जाम लेता है, वो कभी भी किसी और एग्जामिनेशन के साथ अलाइन नहीं करता है क्योंकि उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है. जब सबकी रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है तो क्या मैं उनको एक जगह ला सकती हूं? नहीं, नहीं ला सकती. इसीलिए both the arguments are going to be, yes chorus, are going to be a strong argument. Absolutely a valid reasoning here. Okay? Agreed everyone? Both are going to be strong. Aman, got this in the app? Exactly, like BHU, BLAT, AMU, Jamia, all of these. Both are going to be strong arguments. But ma'am, the motto, if every medical college, is the motto that if every medical college different? Sakya did not get your argument. Can you please rewrite that? Medical में तो नीट ही होता है सर, होता होगा. लेकिन अगर argument मैंने ये prove कर दिया कि सर सबकी requirement अलग है, अगर सबकी अलग है तो आप ये एग्जामिनेशन क्यों करवा रहे हो? क्या जज मेरी बात सुनेगा कि नहीं सुनेगा? ये बताइए. सुनेगा ना? तो मेरा इंडिविजुअल आर्ग्यूमेंट तो स्ट्रांग हो गया. सबकी एक यूनिक रिक्वायरमेंट है, इसलिए डिसीजन मेकिंग कि मुझे कौन से बच्चे को एडमिट करना है. एक दूसरा एग्जांपल देती हूँ समझाने के लिए, ठीक है? अगर एक कॉमन एंट्रेंस एग्जामिनेशन हो गया, मान लो नीट, और उसके थ्रू एडमिशन ले लिया, लेकिन मेरे कॉलेज की रिक्वायरमेंट है कि मुझे ऐसे बच्चे चाहिए जो जिनकी पर्सनैलिटी डायनामिक हो, जो बहुत अच्छा इंग्लिश बोलते हो, जिनकी हैंडराइटिंग क्लीन हो, फॉर एग्जाम्पल, क्योंकि डॉक्टर्स बनना है. तो अगर ये मेरी रिक्वायरमेंट है तो क्या मैं नीट के थ्रू ले पाऊंगी सारे बच्चे? क्या मुझे नीट के थ्रू सिलेक्शन करना चाहिए? नहीं करना चाहिए क्योंकि मेरी रिक्वायरमेंट फुलफिल नहीं कर रहा है वो एग्जामिनेशन. एग्जैक्टली समर्थ. क्यों होता है? क्योंकि उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है. आया समझ में? अग्रीड एवरीवन? ऑल राइट. हाँ सखी, I just explained why it prepares doctors, but maybe जैसे सारे MBA कॉलेज मैनेजर्स प्रिपेयर करते हैं, तो सबको एक एग्जामिनेशन कैट के थ्रू लेना चाहिए, लेकिन फिर भी एनमैट भी होता है, जैट भी होता है। क्यों? क्योंकि जैट चाहता है आपकी डिसीजन मेकिंग अच्छी हो, तो वो एक अलग से एक सेक्शन दे देते हैं एग्जाम में डिसीजन मेकिंग का, है ना? क्यों? क्योंकि उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट अलग है। एनमैट चाहता आपकी इंटरव्यूइंग स्किल्स अच्छी हो, आपकी एज ए कैंडिडेट आप अच्छे स्पोकन इंग्लिश हो, या कुछ एग्जामिनेशन रिटन WAT भी देते हैं। क्यों देते हैं? क्योंकि उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट्स अलग है। दैट इज वाई। सो सबकी रिक्वायरमेंट अगर अलग है तो एक कॉमन एग्जामिनेशन डज नॉट मेक सेंस। अलग अलग लेने दो सबको। अब इसको हम काउंटर जरूर कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो guys, that was it for the day. I'm very hopeful and confident कि आप लोगों को समझ में आ रहे हैं questions. I am going to bring another class on the same topic again tomorrow. Okay, make sure you be on time and don't miss out on this. Apart from this, I am coming live tomorrow at 6:30 on the same channel's app. BBA channel का जो app है, sorry, CLAT channel का app. Sorry, missed it. CLAT channel के app पे I'm bringing another session tomorrow. So I'll be talking to you about your preparatory strategy there. Yes, बिल्कुल आते हैं कार्तिक, और बहुत सारे आते हैं. So I'm going to see you again tomorrow, everyone. 12:30 here on app. Every day I'm on Monday to Friday. 12:30 is when I come live. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a very good day. God bless all of you.